So here we have a square of side length 4 with another square of side length 2 and a circle inside it. Let's find the radius of the circle. So I'm going to draw a diagonal, as shown, from the bottom left corner to the top right corner of the square. And let's first find the length of this yellow region here. So we can use Pythagoras' theorem, which states that a squared plus b squared equals c squared. So therefore, in this case, 2 squared plus 2 squared is equal to c squared, which is just the length of the yellow region. So therefore, c squared is just 8. And c, when we square root both sides, is root 8, which is just 2 root 2. So let's just add this onto our diagram real quick. So the next thing I'm going to do is highlight this blue part here, which is the other half of the diagonal. And we know that the blue part plus the yellow part must equal the total diagonal of the square. And since both lines are both 2 root 2 in length, we know that the total diagonal must be 4 root 2. So if we rub off that blue part real quick, we can replace this with an r, the radius of the circle, alongside another line which connects to the corner of the square. Let's label this line x, and we can also draw two lines which are both radii that are perpendicular to the square sides. So here again we have another right angled triangle, and if we just label r on the adjacent side, we know that r squared plus r squared is equal to x squared by Pythagoras' theorem. So therefore 2r squared is equal to x squared. Square rooting both sides, we get that root 2r squared is equal to root x squared. And of course, simplifying this down, we get that x is equal to r root 2. This is brilliant, because now we can replace our x on our diagram with an r root 2. And if we just rub out all this other stuff around the line so we don't get confused. And now we can see we have an equation for the diagonal of the big square. And we know that this is now just 2 root 2, the yellow region, plus r, the radius of the circle, plus r root 2, which is the length we just calculated. But we know from our previous equation that this all equals 4 root 2. So now we have an equation with just r. This simplifies down to r plus r root 2 is equal to 2 root 2. And if we take out the r from the left-hand side, we get r times by 1 plus root 2 is equal to 2 root 2. Dividing by 1 plus root 2, we get that r is equal to 2 root 2 all over 1 plus root 2. And that's our final answer. And if you put this in your calculator, you'll get that this is approximately 1.71. If you guys enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe and leave a comment to let me know if you guys found a better way.